Yo. So today I am gonna get some tires mounted on the wheels that I got, which it's dark as fuck. So this is kind of a teaser, but there's two of them back there, and then there's gonna be two in the trunk. The aggressive is super, or the offset's super aggressive, and the wheels are like wider than what this Civic actually really needs, probably, but fuck it, we ball. Got a good deal. Picked him up Saturday, so it was a couple days ago now. It's Monday. Time to get some tires. I've got some old nasty sheets here so that when I bring my stock wheels back, I don't fuck up the interior of this back seat, passenger, or trunk, whatever combination I have to use to get all those stockies home. But yeah, I'll tap back in later after. Alright, back from our compound. Shouts out Dwayne. Hooked me up with, well, I didn't get hooked up. He got me set up with the best service for Kenda KR20s, 300 tread wear, 225, 45, 17 on the wheels that I picked up Saturday, which I briefly showed on my way out. But here's the reveal, I guess. They are Buddy Club P1s in 17 by 9. The back is offset 37, and I'm currently a monster truck because I don't have my suspension in yet. The rear fitment is just a little bit of poke. Once it's low, I think it'll clear. Lower, I guess. I'm not going too low. It'll clear okay. And then the front is kind of crazy. Much poke. Front offset is 17. Crazy wheel gap. But yeah, maybe I'll do a combined video of wheels, tires, suspension, so I'll edit this all later. Here we are. About to go to the gym, but realized I forgot to document any of heading to the alignment shop to get the new suspension installed, so I'll do a little quick thing. It's less, but it's not that less. We'll probably settle. Check back in a month. Yeah. Well, see you in a month.
Lights, and she had, I don't know how much work she'd done, and then she'd called 5 Symington or the office and just like begged, tried to get them to pay attention. She just spent all this time and like, you know, working with people who were legitimately very upset about what was going on. And then when I think she took it very personally with all the work she put in and all the people that were like actually traumatized from what they witnessed or whatever, that it was just kind of laughed at, and they never got like, they were never able to talk to Fife's office, something to that effect, where it was just very, I remember watching that and thinking like, oh, I don't really know how I feel about this situation, but.
Well, here's let me make one quick observation on the Phoenix Lights. So that was like, was that like 99, somewhere
94.
around then?
Was it 94? I thought 93. 94, 97.
Okay.
It was either when the Blue album dropped and Kurt Cobain killed himself, or
Yeah,
it was
in Weezer years.
later.
Weezer
That was an
years.
important year. That was like
97.
97.
97.
Okay, 3 years 7th grade.
So take that exact event and move it to today. The one thing that we would be saying is the word drones. In
That's a good
97,
point.
they didn't exist.
Right.
So, and we know that we can do drones in formation and fly them like that.
Yeah.
So that's another thing that I was just kind of like, look at, like when you hit, you know, flop history on its back a little bit, just what we're calling it today versus what we would have called it in 1997.
That's a great point.
Mass sighting, you know,
Yeah.
all these things that they have in common. I don't remember hearing anybody from Jersey saying that they were seeing these things fly in formation.
Yeah.
They may have been, I don't know.
There
But,
was, sorry, continue.
well, yeah, I also have not done a ton of legit homework on the New Jersey stuff, because the few times I've tried to pull stories up, there's just so much crap out
Exactly.
there.
So much
I'm like,
noise.
I just want to see, give me like your top 3. Like,
Yeah, right.
you know, top 3 legit videos.
And cite where they come from. Exactly.
You know?
Who's was I watching? Oh, I think Rogan posted an interesting one that John shared with us on TikTok or Twitter or something. I think it was Twitter. And but I mean, just know. I mean, like I want to know, and he probably didn't know where it came from either, because I'm sure he shared it from another share. But it's like I want to know the source. Like where does this? If it's just here's a video, I'm sharing it, but there's no like original source link, then it's like it doesn't mean anything. You know what I mean? Which is frustrating. But it's so funny, Brian, because I mean, I didn't expect this to go in this direction, but you know, we bring up the Phoenix Lights, and your account reminded me of an account from the Hudson Valley flap, where it was called the what was it called? I forget. But the argument is the same argument, where it was like there was a lot of people that came out later and said this is probably a hoax, and it's light craft flying in formation. They think small planes or ultralights. But you have this argument between ufologists and, you know, some general, you know, news outlet people, or even like a weather guy, weatherman.
Yeah.
But saying like this is probably this, and you had 3 cops on the ground who were all together with each other, but all had differing opinions on what this was. One believed this was certainly not something terrestrial.
Alright, don't think that recorded the first time, but today I'm doing a thing. Gloss black paint, matte black wing. You get the point.
Lift off. The clock has started. Liftoff. The clock has started. has started. Liftoff, the clock has started.
Alright, currently getting gas, and the lighting is much better here, so. That is the painted wing. Glossy, not bad. The underside is way more textured, but top came out clean, so. There it is. Gurney flap comes tomorrow.